Thought I'd do some brass today. Something quick and easy. Wife got home from the hospital yesterday, so I got her in the door and got everything else unloaded and stuff, I was wore out. And then got out here and did a little bit of work earlier, and not much. And I've been taking care of her, cooking, doing my own cooking right now, and still helping her around. She's got a long road ahead of her in recovery, and they had 3 different people come out today for, it's going to be doing her home nursing and therapy, stuff like that. So I guess we have a nurse once a week and therapy a couple times. So not a lot of extra time on my hands. Tomorrow about 2:15 she got to be at the eye doctor to get her glasses, and 2:45 she got to be at the medical doctor for a follow-up on their hospital stay. Yeah, her month-long vacation at the hospital. So she's glad she's home, and I'm glad she's home. So I thought I'd do a little bit of brass, not a whole lot, but just to get a video out. Probably should have did one yesterday. I was planning on coming home and doing one, but then they're talking about releasing her, so. And her potassium was low, so they had to give her an IV of potassium before they'd let her go, and that took like 4 hours, 5 hours, quite a while. So, yeah. I try to squeeze in a little scrapping when, where I can. Haven't got much done in the last month. I got a refrigerator I got to go pick up. I almost have this tripod right in the way where my bench grinder is on the wall, but I think all this right here, I think it's all brass. So we get this grinder here. If you got earbuds in, you might turn your volume down or pull the buds out for a minute. Yeah, this one looks like it's all brass. 0 scale out. Just by itself, that weighs 1.2 pounds. That's $2 right there. And there's some stuff I kind of hang on to, like this right here. This 1/4-inch pipe comes in handy sometimes, so I hang on to that a lot of times. Here's a little valve. I might hang on to that. That might work good if I'd ever build a drip feed waste oil burner. That would work good for that. So I'll toss all this into a bucket later. And I need to get that plug out of there. That's a steel plug. So, yeah, that's the one. 1/4-inch. It's not tight. Yeah, I'll put the plug over here. That way I have it in case I need it. Which, one thing I'm doing, I got one of my GMRS radios carrying it with me on channel 7. My daughter and her husband, they're usually up at night through the night and sleeping through the day, so I gave her a radio to keep with them, and then my wife's got a radio. That way, if she needs us, she can holler. So since I'm out here in the workshop, my daughter's probably still in bed. Of course, they might be getting up here pretty quick. If she needs me, she can give me a holler. Kind of a wireless paging system in a sense. Yep, I'm going to turn this over and tap on it without knocking everything off the workbench. There we go. Now I'm able to turn it. There's quite a bit of clean brass in there, but I got, you know, a faucet and some other valves to tear apart. It's a nice little fitting. Come in handy. Now sometimes when I get the valves like this, sometimes they just will not break loose of the pipe. So this one might, I'm not really sure, but I'm going to show you what I do to get it to break loose of it. I mean, if you got it in your vise like this and you got a pipe wrench on it, you just can't get it to break loose. And what I do, I try to cut it and get down into the threads. And once you cut it like that, I think it kind of loosens everything up so it's not quite so tight. Yeah, it's still kind of tight. May have to cut it on the other side too. Worst comes to worst, what I'll do, I'll cut it all the way across. Brass cut's pretty easy. I'm going to put it in this way then, see if I can. That still doesn't want to break. Okay, so what I'll do, and take that piece off, clean brass. Get some of them that have been on there for years and years and they just don't want to let go, and why waste the time with WD-40, because then you're just adding money into it really when you start putting that on there. So yeah, I've been pretty busy in the house today, and doing a little bit of laundry in there, and I picked up kind of a handicapped toilet seat that's kind of raised up a little bit and has bars on it. So I cleaned that thing up today and took that in there. Got it hooked up. So the walker she's using to walk around with, I picked up as scrap. It's got a couple wheels on the front and the tennis balls on the back, so makes it nice and convenient. I've got 5 or 6 walkers around here, and so I had a few to choose from. There we go. In a way, this may not have to be taken apart, because I don't think there's anything in there that's magnetic. It's not cooperating to go finger. Yeah, like I said, I'm glad she's home. She seems to be doing good. She's tired of the liquid diet. They had to give her some potassium yesterday, so she's low on potassium, so I kind of Googled foods that are high in potassium besides bananas, and quite a few on the list that she likes, but some of them have fiber, and right now her, with the pancreatitis, they don't want her eating much fiber, like maybe 2 grams of fiber per meal. So today I went and picked her up some lemon yogurt, because she can eat that, but she likes it, but she's kind of tired of it. I got her some cottage cheese, that's what she ate tonight, a little bit of sherbet ice cream. So just trying to go easy on her right now. Later she can have, you know, like green beans, but I didn't want to push her on that real quick. I think my daughter's talking about making spaghetti, so she can have spaghettis. She can have spaghetti sauce, stuff like that, cooked tomatoes, but she can't have raw tomatoes. She'll go to the doctor tomorrow, so I'll kind of talk to him about diet. I know she wants to get back on normal food, but we don't want to rush it. We don't want to put her back in the hospital. She's had enough of that. Even with her colostomy bag, eventually she's going to have to go back in and have the surgery done where they can get her all hooked back up the way she's supposed to be. And she's kind of shaking her head on having surgery again. But I think it's going to have to be done. That's 3. That's why that won't work. That's 3/8. Need a 7/16. And I know I got some laying around here. I gotta spend some time cleaning this workbench off again. I gotta tear into that. I'm not sure what the heck this thing is. I think that's like a volume knob right there on top. That's what it looks like. Who knows, some of the stuff you pick up as scrap, no telling what it might be. I've got a bunch of these faucet handles, knobs. See if anybody collected them. I got a pretty good collection. Yeah, bench vise is a must for a scrapper. If you for a scrapper tearing stuff down like this, it's really handy to have. Okay, that's spinning pretty free, but it's not coming apart. So let me put that in there. Yeah, it's almost dark already. I don't think I turned the porch light on. I got a flashlight. I wanted to mention too that I want to give a big thanks to a couple of my subscribers that sent me a super thanks last month. That will definitely come in handy. I was burning a lot of gas running back and forth from the hospital back here, back and forth for the last month. My scrappers are a good bunch of people. Society kind of looks down on us, I think, a lot, but they just don't understand what we do and why we do it. Sometimes not, some do it for the money, but not everybody. Okay, I'm going to try to cut this little plastic off of there. Plastic or rubber. a lot of scrappers scrap the environment. I know there's one guy that would post quite a bit on Scrap Metal Talk group on Facebook, and all the money he made from scrapping went to St. Jude. I think the scrapyard he used was set up to donate to Scrap Jude, so he would just have him donate his money. Like I said, scrappers scrap for a lot of reasons. Okay, that goes up in there, so it's not going to pull straight out because it's got a lip holding it. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to make another cut. I think I got all the parts now to finish up this one outboard to try to get it running too. If and when I get a chance, maybe this weekend. I still never got the proper quick connect for the fuel line, but I got some rubber fuel line, so I'm just going to take the one quick connect, unbolt it from there, and then just run the fuel line right from the fuel pump, right, and just leave it hang out about 6-8 inches, and then whenever I get the right piece, then I'll put it back together properly. I want to thank those guys that donated. One subscriber asked if I thought about putting up a GoFundMe page. I said, yeah, it crossed my mind, but I'm not really one to beg. So I know the Lord, God will make a way. So that is not wanting to pop out of there too easy. But I do have in the description below the video, I do have a PayPal link. It says buy me a cup of coffee. And then you can always do the super thanks. I think they're just under the video window, kind of to the right side. I think there's a deal there where you can go and do a super thanks if you wanted to. But like I say, I don't expect it. That's not the reason this channel's up. Mainly trying to help the new guys, but if they feel grateful and want to help me out a little financially, I accept tips. That's what I tell people when they call to have their scrap picked up. They say, do you charge? I said, no, but I do accept tips. And sometimes I get some pretty nice tips too. I think I got like a $40 tip one time. So I try not to go go pick up just a small amount of scrap that's a long distance away, because some stuff you'll end up burning more gas going to pick it up than what you're going to make on it. But occasionally I'll do some charity pickups just to help people out. Okay. I think this will screw all the way through, but this piece here is free spinning, so, and maybe not, it just got tight on me. It's still screwing. Doesn't seem to be moving any. But I think it's all clean brass, so we'll put that on the scale. And now for this one. And like I said, I don't know if I should just go like this, and I'll just cut it on both sides and be done with it. Let's see if it breaks loose. Yeah. So you just making that one cut, loosened it up enough to turn it pretty easy. With my wife in the hospital last month, I was kind of concerned if I was going to get enough videos out to keep the algorithm going, and where I could make a little payday. And with the super tanks, I did really good on it. It looks like I got see if it'll focus. I don't know what it's trying to focus on, but it's not focusing where it needs to be. Okay, I'll just bring this up closer. 3.12, so 3 3/4 pounds. It's about $7 worth right there, so that didn't take long. So not too long at all. But one thing I like about brass, it doesn't take a lot. You can find it everywhere, and it doesn't take a lot to get some good weight going. They say $7 worth right there in just 15 minutes maybe. That'd be 28 an hour if you stayed after it, roughly. But you're not going to always make that kind of money. And a lot of places right now aren't. I got 220, I think, the last stuff I took in here a week or so ago. But you can see some of the stuff I got. I'm not sure what that is doing in there. That's not brass. It feels like it's cast aluminum. But I need to find out where I set my big black bucket that says dirty brass and throw all that stuff in there. So I got getting a little bit, and I still got more to sort through, so I'm sure I'm going to get more. I got a bunch of little brass there that I cleaned up here a while back. Just little stuff. And I'm getting a pretty good little start on my brass bucket there. So it's coming along. My stainless bucket's getting pretty full. Now I need to sort through that one. There's no way I'm picking that bucket up. That just shows how strong this bucket shelf is. And it's got 1x4s for uprights. 2x4s going crosswise, but all the horizontal ones are 2x4s. Verticals are 1x4. It's pretty strong. You got aluminum cans and CRT copper yokes in those. And I got my cast aluminum, sheet aluminum, extruded aluminum. And I just got some like ribbon wire in that one, and then this is fine wire, low grade wire. So I don't remember what I had in the bottom two there. I think that one there I had it marked bright copper, so one's probably number 1, number 2 copper. I got a bunch more rotors there, and I got to go through this bucket of stuff. I got some copper tubing in there. Always plenty to do, that's for sure. And this crate over here is getting full of transformers. So, but I think I'm going to call this a video. Go in and take it easy, get this video uploaded. And so we'll see you guys in the next video. And like I said, I want to remind everybody about the Amazon affiliate link. I got a lot of products there that I use and that I do recommend. They're good products. I'm gonna try to get another GoPro here pretty soon. But one of the guys left a comment the other day. It said he got that Jam Gone air compressor jump starter, and he said he was really impressed with how fast that compressor aired up his tire, and I was too. When I first did the review on that, I was really kind of impressed. I didn't expect it to air it up that fast. Most of those little compressors take a while. Start it up and go get a cup of coffee, you know. But I think I made probably a pretty good commission on that, because that's about a $150 item. I think he said he got it for right at around 100 though. So I think there was a coupon on the page. And I got my cutting discs. I know several guys use those. I ordered some stuff off there myself the other day. I got a 3-pack of carbide Sawzall blades. Those work good on thick metal. Get 3 of them for about $17, and then I got the 9-inch bi-metal, medium metal stuff. And there I think you get 5 blades for 17, something like that. So those Diablo blades are good. Okay, so I want to thank everybody for watching, and I'll try to get another video out here in a day or two. I'll try to get the plasma cutter out and start cutting some stuff up. And I got a few things right up here close I got to get cut up, and then I got to get some other stuff processed, start making some room out here as I get the time. I got a lot of cleaning I want to do in the shop too. Scrapping stuff out, just getting stuff out of here, just cleaning the house somewhat. And I got the mic facing away from me, so I need to clean this up. Got a piece of brass there. I think that's the only thing I'm hanging on to that for. A little bit of aluminum for die cast. Okay, so I'm going to call it a video. You guys take care and happy scrapping. Bye bye.